There is no such thing as freedom of choice, unless there is freedom to refuse. A wise man proportions his belief to the evidence. Beauty in things exists in the mind which contemplates them. When men are most sure and arrogant, they are commonly most mistaken. It is seldom that liberty of any kind is lost all at once. Slavery has so frightful an aspect to men accustomed to freedom that it must steal upon them by degrees, and must disguise itself in 1,000 shapes in order to be received. Nothing is more surprising than the easiness with which the many are governed by the few. If God is omnipotent, omniscient, and wholly good, whence evil? If God wills to prevent evil but cannot, then he is not omnipotent. If he can prevent evil but does not, then he is not good. In either case, he is not God. All knowledge degenerates into probability. Truth springs from argument amongst friends. The life of man is of no greater importance to the universe than that of an oyster. Beauty is no quality in things themselves, it exists merely in the mind which contemplates them, and each mind perceives a different beauty. Nothing appears more surprising to those who consider human affairs with a philosophical eye than the easiness with which the many are governed by the few, and the implicit submission with which men resign their own sentiments and passions to those of their rulers. To hate, to love, to think, to feel, to see, all this is nothing but to perceive. When I hear that a man is religious, I conclude he is a rascal. It is not reason which is the guide of life, but custom. It is an absurdity to believe that the deity has human passions, and one of the lowest of human passions, a restless appetite for applause. Heaven and hell suppose two distinct species of men, the good and the bad, but the greatest part of mankind float betwixt vice and virtue. All power, even the most despotic, rests ultimately on opinion. When men are most sure and arrogant, they are commonly most mistaken, giving views to passion, without that proper deliberation, which alone can secure them from the grossest absurdities. The greater part of mankind may be divided into two classes: that of shallow thinkers, who fall short of the truth, and that of abstruse thinkers, who go beyond it. A propensity to hope and joy is real riches. 1. To fear and sorrow real poverty. In all ages of the world, priests have been enemies of liberty. Human happiness seems to consist in three ingredients: action, pleasure, and indolence. Morals excite passions and produce or prevent actions. Reason of itself is utterly impotent in this particular. The rules of morality, therefore, are not conclusions of our reason. Everything in this world is purchased by labor.